Today we're going to take a look at the distributive property. So let's start by taking a look at this example. I have 3 on the outside of the parentheses, and on the inside I have 2x, or 2 times x is equal to 9. First thing I'm going to do is distribute that 3 to all the terms. And remember, 2x is going to be one term, not 2. So I do 3 times 2x, which is just going to be me multiplying the 3 times 2, and I will get 6x equals 9. So then it's a one-step equation. Divide by 6 on both sides, and I will get, in a reduced form, 3 over 2, or 3 seconds. This is it as a one term inside the parentheses. Next, we're going to take a look at having 2 terms inside the parentheses. So now that we looked at one term with the distributive property, let's look at a 2-term example. So I have 4 on the outside of the parentheses, and on the inside I have 3x plus 5. And I have all of that equal to 19. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to distribute this 4, which means to multiply it, each term on the inside of the parentheses. Okay, so I distribute it and I do 4 times 3x, which is just that 4 times 3 to get 12x. And then I do 4 times 5 and I get plus 20 equals 19. So then I'm going to get rid of my constant, so I'm left with just my coefficient and my variable. Subtract 20 on both sides, and we're left with 12x equals -1. So then I'm going to divide both sides by 12. And I'm left with x is equal to -1/12. Lastly, what we're going to take a look at is if we have a fraction on the outside of the parentheses. The last thing we're going to take a look at with the distributive property while looking at equations is with a fraction on the outside. So I now have 1/3 on the outside of the parentheses with 3x minus 9 on the inside, and all of that is equal to 2. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to distribute this entire fraction to both terms. So I do 1/3 times 3, which leaves me with 1x, or just x. And I do 1/3 times -9 because it has that minus sign on the outside. And that would leave me with -3 equals 2. And this is now just a one-step equation. So I would do my inverse operation, which is to add 3 to both sides, and I'm left with x is equal to 5. So this has been 3 different examples of the distributive property with different levels of equations. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact your teacher.